Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. As you see, I'm back home. I just returned from my 3-month trip in Colombia, and in this video I want to unpack my backpack and basically go through what was useful, what was not, if I would do something different, if I would take something different, so that if you're planning to go on a trip like that to South America where, let's say, the climate is similar, then I hope this is gonna be useful for you.
I'm Katya and I work multiple professions while traveling the globe. In the last 3 years, I had my office set in Southeast Asia, Turkey, Iraq, and most of Europe. I lived in Paris, London, and Tenerife, and currently I'm traveling the beautiful Colombia. I'm always in search of a great time, all while battling with anxiety and depression. I mostly travel solo and spontaneously, so these videos are not in any way scripted or planned. It's just my honest impressions and my stories. I hope you enjoy.
Alright, let's go. First, I'm gonna go through my fanny pack, or how would you say, belt bag or bum bag, whatever you want to call it. This was super useful, basically for pretty much the entire trip. And what I have inside is my wallet, some cigarettes from Colombia, tissues, my sunglasses, I mean, you know, the usual, lighter, hand cream, some tampons and candies. Oh, by the way, I took this super traditional candy from Colombia with me. Like, you open this and there's like teeny tiny little balls, candy balls. I don't know how this is called. If you're Colombian, maybe you can tell me, but we got this in a restaurant. Should have this. I'm gonna have it right now. So yeah, that is that. I also, my passport. These are my earplugs that I had with me on the plane. I didn't have to use them. My bottle opener I only used once, I think. That's that. I had my water bottle with me. I used it a lot because in a lot of places, in a lot of hostels and hotels, you actually have water fountains. But also, like, a lot of the places, they have drinkable tap. It's filtered, so you can just use this. I would say I probably used it around 60% of the time it was possible to refill. So yes, very useful, reducing the waste. In Republica Hostel in Santa Marta, I also got this bag that I, when I was doing my laundry, they returned my laundry in this, and it was actually really useful because I kept taking some snacks and food with me on the buses and along the trip, so I would just use this, or I would use it as a beach bag. So yeah, this was very useful. Now let's take my big backpack, shall we? This is my beautiful backpack. As I did say already in my packing video before going to the trip, I got this. It's a brand, Senlin. I don't know. I got it on Amazon after doing a lot of research because I wanted to find the perfect size that is as big as possible but still fits under the seat of the plane, so that I don't have to purchase any additional luggage for the flights. But also, just like, I'm such a weak person, like I cannot carry a lot, and it actually turned out to be quite heavy at times because my laptop is really heavy. So I think next time I'm gonna buy the lightest laptop that I can find. Besides that, yeah, if you fill this backpack completely fully, like it fits a lot of stuff. Like, I didn't want to fit it fully because I was like, okay, maybe I want to purchase any, you know, gifts or something along the way that I will need. But yeah, if you fill it like completely fully, then it might not fit under the seat of the plane. So be careful with that. But yeah, otherwise, like, I've been like wearing it for 3 months, using it for almost a year now, and I'm super satisfied. The quality is really good. It fits a lot of stuff, and yeah, it's still quite small. So let's take a look inside. I already took out my laptop, of course, and a few gadgets, such as a tripod where this phone is now standing. My phone did get stolen in Colombia, so if you haven't seen that, it's gonna be in one of my previous videos, a story about how my iPhone got lost / stolen. Anyway, this was very useful for hostels and playing. I only used this inflatable neck pillow thing for my flights going back, but it was very useful, and the great thing is, yeah, you can just fold it. It doesn't take a lot of space. These are some of my cables and some of the accessories. Some of them I used, some not. Some are from my phone that is lost, so you know, I had also my USBs with me in case I would play somewhere, but didn't end up using them. My power bank I used a lot. My stickers, I put them literally everywhere. What do we have here? Okay, some pens used a lot. Mine. I feel like a beauty influencer. My amethyst mineral crystal. I think I actually only used it once. I need to go back to my meditation. I was so bad with it on this trip, but yeah, now that I'm back home, it's gonna go here. Yellow fever vaccination thing. Then I got some postcards and some how do you say, like glass glass holders, not holders. How do you call this? I don't know. I take these as souvenirs from bars. My book, I read almost all of it. There's only one chapter left. Should read that and finish it. I was very slow with reading. I don't know. I just enjoyed like peace and quiet so much that at the end I didn't really read that much. My notebook is almost completely finished. I was much better with journaling than I was with reading. So that is the top. Now let's go to clothes and such. Let's see what's inside. So yeah, my jacket and the outfit that I was wearing on the plane is literally the outfit that I also left England, left to the trip. And that was like most common outfit that I probably wore then most of the trip, like 50% of the trip, because I only had one set of warm clothes. So I definitely feel like I would, now that, you know, I know how much time I spent in a climate that was, you know, not Caribbean, not like hot. I spent a lot of time in Bogota. I spent a lot of time in central Colombia, where it's quite versatile. I don't know. It rains a lot in the mountains, so I would definitely take at least one more set of warm clothes. I don't know why I didn't buy anything there. It's so frustrating because like I don't want to buy souvenir clothes. I want to buy like nice clothes to wear. So I guess that's maybe why. In my small toiletry bag, I have basically brought and used everything. I also bought this Pomado de Romero in, I don't know how to explain that. Anyway, like nails, hair, kind of, you know, all the stuff that you the ladies need is there, and I used it all the time. I got some souvenirs for my friends and family. So these are like chocolates and some sweets that I'm gonna give away. Adapter, used it every single day. Oh. Okay, well, since it's all out, in my other toiletry bag I put the liquid face cleanser, used it all the time. Sunscreen, used it all the time. Pads, used all the time. All my vitamins, I ate them. I got this. Oh my god, I already forgot about my tattoo. This is for my tattoo I bought in Colombia. I bought this cream because I ran out of mine. This is just like a hydration for face. What else? I bought Tretwin. I don't even know in English. Tretwin, like Tretwin. It's for acne. It's like this one that I bought in Tenerife. No, somewhere in Spain. I don't know. I don't remember. Somewhere in Spain. But in Colombia you can get this. In Slovenia you have to go to the doctor and get a prescription for these things. So, you know, I just take advantage. I also bought this face cleanser washer thing. It's not the best, but I ran out of mine. I use my nail polish, I use my body lotion, still have some tampons and stuff. Yeah, shower gel, all that stuff, of course, used every day. Back here I have all the dirty stuff now. So all the underwear and socks that need to be cleaned. I also took this, how would you say, it's just for your arm, like, I thought I would use it because I spend a lot of time on my laptop, so sometimes my wrist hurts, so I have to use this when I work. Anyways, so when it comes to underwear and socks, I think I took plenty. I think I took like 8, 9 pieces of underwear and maybe like 5 pieces of socks, maybe more, but some of them actually got lost when I was doing laundry in different places. This thing, this tank top that I was wearing when I left because England was cold, I really haven't used it much. I maybe just used it the last couple of days or weeks as my sleeping top, but otherwise, like, I could bring something else. Also, I have a little gift for my friends here. These are my slippers, slides. I use them all the time. They really look beaten up already. Very, very useful. I think it was enough to just have one pair of sneakers and one pair of like yeah, so more socks, underwear. I use this underwear also as my bathing suit because it literally looks the same, and this top as well, so I was using this all the time. This is all going to washing. My towel, as much as I could, I would take towels in hostels, or, you know, if they give them for free. I don't like this as much, like when you come out of a shower, especially if it's cold, it takes a lot to dry. It's just not a nice feeling on your skin. I know it takes like 0 space in the bag, but it's not the best thing. But yeah, I mean, what can you do? I'm not gonna travel with a big towel, that's for sure. So and then it was the t-shirts. Also, like having cubes, love it. This I used all the time, especially in the Caribbean because it was so sunny and hot. This backpack that is like super foldable, doesn't take any space. I used it all the time. So good. I bought this years ago in H&M. It's such a good purchase for traveling. So yeah, when it comes to t-shirts, I had like one, two, three, four, and the one I was wearing four. Let's say I altogether had five t-shirts. I think it was a good amount. I do wish I would take some other kind of tops besides this one, like a crop top, because in the Caribbean it was really hot, and to wear a classic t-shirt was actually not the best thing. So I wish I had a different kind of top as well for like a really hot weather. These are kind of more like cold to warm, not hot. I also had this tank top that I used under my white t-shirt. I don't wear bras, so that's kind of like my bra. So yeah, this was very useful in the Caribbean, my crop top. I would wear it with a black little skirt like this. This was also a good thing that I brought. I think like in the Caribbean I was wearing this quite a lot. It's also like a nice party festival outfit. I don't have to tell you, this was worn like all the time in the Caribbean. I love it because it has pockets and you can just put everything in your pocket. So denim shorts, so versatile, is so good. I also brought these like almost like a pajama pants. I also wore this a lot like in the Caribbean as well in the evening because it's not so hot anymore, so it's nice with a crop top. So yeah, these were good, but I wish I would take another pair of like really warm clothes, not jeans, like not denim because it's uncomfortable, but maybe just like one more pair of leggings or one pair of like warm pants that are just a little bit comfortable. I don't know, tell me what you would take, like what kind of pants would be something between leggings and denim so that it's warm but also looks a little bit more elegant than just wearing leggings, you know what I mean, so that you can go out in the evening wearing that. Comment below, let me know what you would take. Then I had two dresses. This is just a black one that I feel it didn't get worn as much. Again, I only wore it in the Caribbean. It's a nice piece to layer also over leggings or pants or you know something, some bottom, but I didn't wear it elsewhere so much, I guess. So I don't know if that was the best choice, if I would take that again. And then there's the last two pieces that, yeah, this was more like going out pieces that I took. So this skirt and this dress, and just I don't know, like both of these, like I didn't wear them enough in the colder locations, like, so I think I would take something else instead of this. Like it also takes quite a lot of space in the bag. They have a lot of material, so I think I would now choose something different. Like I would yeah, I would take like a warmer pant, a different kind of skirt maybe. That would I don't know, it's tough to say. Yeah, because I was wearing this more just like as going out, and it wasn't useful for like, yeah, being in Bogota or Medellin. So yeah, that's that. That was everything that was in my bag except the clothes that I was wearing and is already in the wash. When it comes to the jacket, I also have to say, because my bomber jacket is quite large, that I might, for my next trip to South America or to Colombia, I think I'm gonna buy a different jacket that is gonna be more compact. Like, it took a lot of space in my bag when I was traveling in the Caribbean, so I would take something smaller and warmer. Yeah, I think what was missing here was a more versatile dress or a more versatile skirt or just a pant that was warmer. Maybe like a lighter sweater. The sweater I had was like a knit black, a little bit longer, so that it looked good with leggings. Maybe like a hoodie or like a cardigan of some sorts. That would also be useful. So yeah, I think these are the only changes that I would do. Everything else I used and was really happy with. And yeah, next time I will try to bring even less stuff, but and lighter computer, and that's all. And a back and a backup phone for the times if it gets stolen. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Comment down below if you have any questions about what to pack to your trip to Colombia or South America. And I will see you next time.